Hey guys, it's Asheni and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips I have for the beginner bullet journalist. I've heard a lot of people are trying bullet journaling this year. People have been asking in my comments on YouTube and DMing me on Instagram asking for tips and tricks for bullet journaling because they're starting this year, and I thought I would just compile it all into one video in case you guys are starting this year. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some supplies that I also use with it, but mainly just some tips and tricks that I have for the beginning and just some random things that I think y'all will really like. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. The first tip I have for you guys is to use pencil. And I mostly always use pencil first just so I can have my ideas out on the page. And if I need to erase anything, I can before I go over it with a black pen. But in case you don't like using pencil, you can always use an erasable pen, which is sometimes what I use. I mostly just use pencil first so I can choose what I want to do for the spreads. My next tip is to use different kinds of paper, and it could be black paper or scrapbooking paper. I find scrapbooking paper really good for bullet journaling because it just adds a different touch to the journal or to whatever you're doing on the spread. The next tip I have for you guys is to use different fonts throughout your bullet journal. I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite fonts, starting with one you've probably seen before, and it's where I write all the letters and go over it multiple times. This next font is a typewriter sort of font where you write the word out and then you draw a line at the beginning and the ends perpendicular to the letter. And here you can see how it looks. And then the next font is me writing font in all lowercase letters, and they're really long letters, and then on the F and the T, the line going horizontally is at the very bottom. This next one is cursive, and you can either leave the cursive as it is, or you can go over and do the downstrokes, except not filling in the downstrokes and just making the line. If you don't like how that looks in certain spreads, you can always just go back and color in the downstrokes. The next one is in long uppercase letters. You might have seen some of the fonts I just showed you guys in spreads that I've done before, and this is just the normal going over the same letters or numbers. This is normal cursive, and so is this one. And then in spreads like this one, I just showed you guys this font. And so I just use all of these fonts and incorporate them in all of my spreads. I'm going to show you guys a few of the other fonts I like to use, starting with this one. It's just all uppercase letters, but it's just a bit different. And then fonts like this one is on the downstroke. I'm just making it thicker and all of the letters are uppercase. These are when the numbers are bubble letters, and I just filled it in with a different color. Another tip I have for you guys is to make habit trackers that you're gonna wanna fill out and not just fill them out to fill them out, because these habit trackers are supposed to be fun and they're also supposed to keep you in check with your life. So mix it up a little bit and change it up every so often so you're excited to fill it out. This leads me to my next tip, which is if you're a beginner, just keep it simple at the beginning, and then when you get more comfortable journaling, just add more detail or add more fonts that you like. For example, this is my 2020 year at a glance, and it's super simple and minimalistic, but then when you look at spreads like this that I did for 2021, they're a bit more advanced. The last tip I have for you guys is to use an index, especially if you're using your bullet journal for multiple things. For example, I just use it for school, which is why I decided not to have one this year, but I definitely recommend it if you're using it for different things. Also, I wanted to mention that all my supplies will be in the description box, and in all of my videos, they're always in the description box in case you want to look at the things I use. So that is it for today's video, and I hope you guys liked the tips and tricks I showed you guys. And if you have any other questions about how to start a bullet journal, or if you're a beginner and have any questions, or if you're doing bullet journaling and have questions too, you can always DM me on Instagram or ask the question in the comments of YouTube. This is my second year bullet journaling, so I think I've learned quite a few things about it, and I'm excited to do it this year. And that is it for today's video, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of my content. Just keep smiling. Bye guys!